Hey, what's going on? Oliver here. I'm coming at you from my car on my lunch. Once again, I might as well start calling this the lunchtime show. But anyway, so today I want to talk to you about how you can actually, wouldn't it be cool if you could burn an extra 750 calories a day while doing nothing? Literally doing nothing, sitting at your desk, relaxing around your house. You're just burning an extra 750 calories. How is that going to be possible? That's kind of crazy, right? And what got me thinking about this originally was, I was thinking about this weekend, right? I had a lazy weekend. It was a weekend where didn't have much going on. I was sitting around the house. I woke up, got up, drank my morning caffeine stuff, and then ate some cereal. I ate that Life. I like Life cereal in the morning, and with almond milk. Anyway, had my bowl of that. That's like my daily thing. Sitting in my computer. Kind of just goes by, just doing some stuff on my computer, and then eventually the wife and I talk about doing something, so we're not sitting around all day. We wanted to go to Stumpy Lake, just to go for like a walk. My wife's pregnant, right? So she's getting ready to deliver, like maybe today. Like literally, this is like she's ready to pop. Like her due date's on Monday, but man, she's getting big. We got an appointment today, and so potentially she's gonna pop anytime, right? But anyway, we were going to walk, help her. Herd walking moves things along, right? So we walked through this beautiful forest they got over Stumpy Lake. It's a weird place too. It's like the trees are growing out of the water. Like literally the water is like halfway up the trees, and all these trees are growing out of the water, and the lake is just trees growing out of this lake. It's crazy looking, right? But anyway, they got a really nice trail, and the trail's kind of like lined with pine needles, and mulch and stuff. And you just walk through this. It's like a mile walk. Anyway, we walk through the course, and we're done like 20-30 minutes. We go home, and then the rest of the day goes by. Watch some TV in the evening and go to bed. And I was thinking about it. I was like, wow, did you realize that entire day I didn't do anything? Like the whole day I didn't do anything. It was just, most of the day was just spent sitting, literally just sitting around. I'd say 90% of the day I was sitting the whole day, right? And I was thinking, wow, And if you're thinking about it from like, a weight loss standpoint, and you're thinking, well, calories in versus calories out, energy in versus energy out. So the idea when you're trying to lose weight is you want to burn calories, right? You want to be active, right? That's why you'll see people all the time. Well, I hear it all the time. Yeah, you know what? You know how I lose weight, right? Yeah, all I do is I just run, man. I run fucking 8 miles a day, dude. I eat whatever I want, bro. I'm just a runner. And these dudes spend like hour, 2 hours running a day. So, okay, they've maximized a portion of the day. But still, their running is only about 2 hours. There's 24 hours in a day. So 22 hours of the day, they're doing jack shit. So 2 hours is like the most anyone ever spends on doing physical activity. Unless you're a very physical active job, where on your feet, and you're doing stuff throughout the day, which you're probably not experiencing much of a problem with weight loss. You're probably not even listening to this. But the majority of jobs today are sitting in an office on your ass, okay? Like today, what did I do? Since I got to work, I've been sitting on my ass, answering emails, making phone calls. That about sums it up. I've been sitting the whole morning on my ass. Now I'm sitting on my ass in my car, right? And then I'm going to go back and sit on my ass some more. And then I'm going to sit on my ass when I drive home. And then I'm going to sit on my ass when I watch TV tonight and drink my wine before I go to bed. And then I'm going to lay in my bed, okay? So 90% of the day we're sedentary people. As human beings, we're sedentary. Look at lions in the jungle, right? Fucking they sleep 18 hours a day. I mean, just in general, as a species, as a human being, we are sedentary. And our jobs this day and age don't require us to be very active physically, because machines do everything for us, computers do everything for us, right? So 90% of the day we're doing jack shit. That's not probably good if you're trying to lose weight, right? We know we need to be active. Everyone knows that. I'm not teaching you anything new by saying, oh, you need to be active, you need to work out, or blah, blah, blah. Everyone's known that since they were a kid. That's why they got PT in high school. That's why, they've been preaching you need to work out. I talk to people all the time. My barber that cuts my hair talks about how her boyfriend is trying to lose weight, but he can't do any physical activity. She knows that you need to do physical activity. It's not like it's a foreign concept. Most of us know this, right? But again, just the lifestyle and stuff like that, it's harder to do those things this day and age, right? So I was thinking, okay, so knowing this, what do we do, right? We know we're sedentary people. We know we don't do shit all day. Maybe an hour, maybe 2 if we're really active. Now, if you're got an active job, so on and so forth, right? So what do we do? So the answer that I was thinking about, I was like, man, wouldn't it be cool if during that 90% of the day we could make our body to where it could burn more calories during that 90% of the day? So we're not relying on that 1 hour that we spend working out and trying to be active that day. Wouldn't it be cool if we could target that other 90%, instead of targeting this little tiny pebble right here of the day, when there's this huge elephant sitting right next to the mouse, if you will. There's a mouse here, and there's an elephant sitting here. Everyone's trying to maximize the mouse's ability to do things when you got the elephant right here. Why don't you make the elephant do something, right? And the elephant in this situation is that 90% of the day, right? I'm like, wouldn't that be cool? If you could do that, man, you could really supercharge your ability to burn calories, to lose weight. It'd be almost easy, right? So let's go back again to my lovely story about when I was in Ship Shape class that I've told so many times, right? Ship Shape was an 8-week course, right, on weight loss that the government ran. And I was attending this course for 8 weeks. And anyway, one of the weeks we were in the course, it was in the hospital, and we were sitting in the cafeteria, and Mr. Martinez was up there talking. And this is when I had first learned of the idea that you could maximize that 90% of the day. And I think when he brought it up and he explained it to me, and I was like, wow, so you mean you can target that 90% of the day, right? And I think the concept originally came from this trainer over at Yale University. He published he's quoted on so many different websites, medical websites and everything else, about the statement he made that muscle burns more calories than fat throughout the day. He actually cited that muscle, for every 10 pounds of muscle on your body burns 50 calories of fat. 50 calories. 10 pounds of muscle burns 50 calories just throughout the day, just sitting 90% of the day, right? Whereas 10 pounds of fat burns 20 calories. So it's almost three times as much calories being burned by a pound of muscle compared to a pound of fat. And that kind of made people think, right? So that opened up the possibility that there is a way to be able to burn more calories throughout the day while doing nothing. Because keep in mind, these calories are being burned. You're burning more calories just because you have muscle, not because you're working out. Because you have more muscle in your body, you're burning more calories than someone who doesn't. So think about it like this. For me, I'm pretty lean right now, right? I've got like 7% body fat right now. And you put me, so let's say I'm 170, right? I'm 170 pounds at 7% body fat, right? You put me next to someone who's 170 pounds that's 25% body fat or 20% body fat. And you just put us in a room and sit us next to each other. We're the same exact weight. Throughout the day, just sitting there, I'm going to be burning more calories than he is. According to Wharton, I'd be burning what, like an extra 100 and something calories a day than he would. So you're thinking, oh shit, only 100? That's nothing, right? Well, it gets better, baby. Yes, it does. Listen to this, all right? So I did some research, and I figured out a way to hack it. Oh, yeah. What do they call shit? Biohacking? I biohacked my body. So I can freaking burn an extra, like, 600 calories than that motherfucker. 600 extra calories. I can 4x my efforts. Well, more like 500. 5 to 600. So 4x. A little over 100. So around 500-600 calories. Extra a day by doing nothing. That's a lot of freaking calories, dude. By doing nothing? Just sitting? I mean, I'm sitting there next to this dude. My body's like this furnace going. You know, this furnace that's just burning hard and hot. Like you get next to it and your hand's like burning just getting close to it. That's how my body is just sitting there. It's freaking primed. Primed for freaking just destroying calories all day long. I mean, I sit there and I'm feeling good. I'm like, man, I like sitting here. I'm burning calories, man. This feels good. You know, you feel good about being sedentary like that. Where the guy next to me, he's got this, his furnace is like just puttering along, just little sparks. Just like barely puttering along. And that's how his furnace is. And he's sitting there feeling miserable because he can't burn any fat, right? But it gets worse. Sorry to say. So if I put on more muscle and I'm burning all these calories, right? Guess what? He's putting on all that fat and it's helping him to actually put on more fat, right? So it's like a snowball effect because I'm putting on muscle, so I'm burning more calories, which is promoting more muscle growth and more weight loss. Whereas the more fat he puts on his body, the harder and harder it gets to lose fat, and his furnace just slows more and more down. And so it's like a snowball effect. The fatter get fatter, and the leaner get leaner, is essentially what's happening. So anyway, there you go. That's how it works. So that's how you can burn an extra 750 calories a day while doing nothing. I think that covered everything I was going to talk about today. Make sure I didn't miss anything. But, yeah, so, look, there's just a simple way to do it. The main thing I want you to understand is just, I want you to think about, you know, how much that can help your weight loss efforts. You know, just by, if you're able to do that, if you're able to build a situation where 90% of the day you're able to maximize that, you know, we focus so much on that little hour that we're going to work out and we forget all about the other 90%. And there's a way to really maximize that. And if you sign up for my waiting list on my course, I go into depth on this. I'm going to reveal my 4X method, where I 4X the calories that you can burn throughout the day by doing nothing. It's freaking blows your mind. It's amazing. Not only that, you got to know how to actually put on the muscle, right? There's so much. I see people all the time going to the gym, working out, and they get no results. None. Because they don't know what they're doing, man. They go in there, and they just don't know how to work out. They don't know how to build muscle. It's not easy. You're not just born knowing how to do it. You can't just say, oh, I'm just going to, there's things you can do. I mean, simple things you can do, push-ups. But if you really want to take your game to the next level and put on some real muscle, I'm not saying you got to be freaking a gym rat at all. I barely ever go to the gym. I'm in the gym 4 days a week, and I only need to lift weights like 45 minutes a day. That's it. I don't lift more than that. So just less than an hour, 4 times a week that I'm in the gym. That's it. That's all it takes. You can tear a muscle in 5 minutes if you know what you're doing correctly. But so many guys, man, I see them in the gym. They spend two hours working out a single part of their body, and they look like marshmallows. They have no results. Look, anyway, I just don't want that for you. I don't want you to spend all your time wasting time in the gym, because, man, that sucks to waste time. And you can hurt yourself, and there's so many things to go wrong. So just go ahead, get on the waiting list for my course. I'm gonna give you everything you need. You're never gonna have to look anything up. It's all gonna be, you're gonna understand it all. Very simple, easy to understand way to maximize this 90% of your day. All right. So if you found this helpful, and go ahead and share it, I appreciate that if you would. And hopefully you can help someone else out in the process. And go get on the waiting list, and I will talk to you later. All right. Have a great day. Bye.